Hi Libra, it's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're here to do your full moon in Scorpio reading. And if you'll just allow me a moment to commune with Spirit. Spirit, I thank you for the opportunity again to serve you in this way. We thank you, Divine Spirit, that we can call to you at any moment in time and access your love, your guidance. And we thank you for any advice, insight, or guidance that you're going to provide tonight for the Libra sun, moon, or ascendants watching, as to how they will navigate the full moon in Scorpio on April 29th, 2018 energy. And we thank you for it, Spirit. And I ask that you would protect my energy from interfering with the reading, and that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me to be a clear channel, that your message would come through me to the audience for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants during this full moon in Scorpio. And guys, if you are here because you're a Libra sun sign, that's awesome. Just so you know, you can Google your natal birth chart to find out your moon sign and your ascendant or rising sign, as they are all very important aspects of your personality. If you would like me to do that for you, I will do that absolutely free, no charge, of course. It's very easy and simple. You can just comment with your birth date, time, and place of birth. If you do not have your time of birth, you need it for accuracy, so get as close to that time as possible by maybe asking, those who were around when you were born. Narrowing down to what time of day or the hour, as close as you can get it. Again, Spirit, I ask that you would bless the deck, bless these cards to allow your message to come through me as a clear channel, protecting my energy from interfering with the reading and protecting me from the energy of the reading attaching itself to me. This is for Libra's Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, or ascendant during this full moon in Scorpio, April 29th, 2018. Spirit, again, I ask that you would protect the energy of the reading from attaching itself to me, and protect my energy from interfering with the reading for Libra's Sun, Moon, and Ascendant during this full moon in Scorpio. We thank you, Spirit, for any advice, insight, and guidance that you give us. Thank you for allowing me to come to you at any moment in time and being able to connect with you, find your peace and guidance. Thank you so much, Spirit. We love you. This again is for Libra's Sun, Moon, and Ascendant during the full moon in Scorpio. I'm also offering readings. If you guys are interested, natal birth chart readings, as well as transit readings, and if there's a certain aspect or certain area of life that you want some direction or guidance on, I can look into your chart for just that specific thing, and that's not as costly. Career, love relationships, that sort of thing. We have a transit going on right now that started last October. It's Jupiter. Jupiter is transiting Scorpio, so I can tell you how that's going to affect you. And then we have Uranus changing signs in the middle of next month. And that will affect each of us a certain way depending on our natal birth chart. Alright, so just hit me up on all the socials. Follow me if you haven't already. I have a moon sign book out and am working on a couple other books and have some art that I'll be selling. So some jewelry. Appreciate y'all's support. Alright, Libras. So we're starting with my favorite card, the Alchemist. I love the Alchemist because it makes me think of how we have the ability to be surrounded by maybe chaos, and we have the ability to calm ourselves with our thoughts, to make ourselves happy no matter what's going on around us, okay? It makes me think of The Secret, the book The Secret, which is the law of attraction. I feel like it's the most important thing we can learn in life. As the universe will give us whatever we are focused on, whether it's good or bad, it's going to give us more of that. So you got to mind your thoughts. But this card, the Alchemist, is about transformation, okay? Just like transforming your thoughts in your world, like I was saying. It's the instigation of transformation, instigating big changes, having all the resources necessary, knowing how to manipulate and control a situation, the spiritual and mundane world, reflecting each other, awesome, channeling the divine, intention, energy, will, and resources focused to one goal, primal urge, initial plans, and action. I'm sorry, I'm going to pause it, guys. My drink, I need to get... Okay, guys, thanks for that. Channeling the divine, intention, energy, will, and resources focused to one goal, primal urge, initial plans, and actions. Okay? So it's the start of transformation that we're experiencing here in this full moon in Scorpio, okay? So your spiritual and mundane world are going to start reflecting each other. For a lot of you, it's instigating big changes, and you're channeling the divine. It's intention and energy. Alright. We have the Don Juan reversed. Okay, Libras, so that spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Not surprising for a full moon in Scorpio, as full moons increase our passion and energy, and then the house of Scorpio represents sex. So let's see, the shadow side is using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay, so you're ruled by Venus, you know, it's going to spotlight your positive, seductive qualities, and that's okay. It's beautiful. Work with it. Work with it in a good way to your benefit, but not, you know, just for your own private agendas. Have fun with it. Be free with it. Embrace it. But don't use it, you know, in the wrong way. Moving right along, we've got the Sun. This card always reminds me of my son, actually. As it has the little baby with the sun in the background on the horse. He's a Leo, so I think of that. Let's see. The Sun card. Major Arcana card. You guys have 2 Major Arcana cards already. Awesome. Sorry, guys. Let's see. The Sun card is the light of truth. It's truth, illumination, and revelation. It's awareness and awakening, optimism, enthusiasm, it's joy, and happiness. It's true bliss. Beautiful. Celebration, chasing away ignorance and falsehood. It's a time of good fortune and prosperity. Yeah. A return to a happier time. Realization, rising above. So awesome. Yay. You guys deserve it. It's been crazy for Libras as Uranus moves out of Aries. Libras are going to feel that direct for sure. Anywho. Okay, so as you guys are as you're transforming here with the Alchemist card, and using those seductive qualities, being Venus ruled, and with this full moon Scorpio, you are, the truth is being illuminated, and you're going into a more happier time of good fortune and prosperity. Okay, the advice card for this position is the Engineer. It's the ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Gemini got this card as well, I believe. It's talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay, so as you guys are having maybe a spiritual awakening for some of you, your creative energy is going to soar most definitely, and you're going to use this, Spirit is saying, in a practical expression. For those of you who are going to be walking into good fortune and prosperity with the Sun card, maybe part of that prosperity and joy that's returning is using your creative energy, using your passions in a practical way. The shadow side of the Engineer card is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Okay, so, we live in a technology world now. If we're dependent too much on mechanical things, we may not be thinking about how it's making us feel, and we definitely need to think of that. I mean, look at how this guy looks. He almost looks like a robot, So anyway, so stay on the lighter side of things. Use your ability to give creative energy for practical expressions, and use it to resolve dilemmas. Okay? So you are transforming, using your seductive qualities positively. You're walking into a happier, joyful time, and using that creative energy, energy for practical expression as you, gosh, there's something that's leaked on my table or desk. Using that practical, in a practical way, expression as you resolve dilemmas. And we've got the Ace of Cups, Libra. How awesome is that? Beautiful. So the Ace of Cups. Cups typically represent emotions or water signs. The Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love. Being open to love, receiving the light of the divine, being filled with love and joy. You cannot fill a cup that is already full. Oh, it's so beautiful. Receptivity to allow for fullness, letting go and surrendering to joy, bliss, and ecstasy. The touch of the divine, peace being channeled into the world, being so full of love that you cannot contain it, compassion for the world. That last part, compassion for the world, that is so Libra. You guys are, that's some Aquarius stuff too, but you're so full of love and always thinking about others. That's the the dilemma and the struggle with Libra is balancing self with others, you know. So you are, you know, a lot of you with the Sun card and feeling that joy is because of the spiritual awakening that you've gone through or are going through. And now's the time that your cup is full here with the Ace of Cups. You're receiving love, you're open to love, your cup is full, you're happier than ever, and you're having compassion for the world. It's beautiful. You've got the Seeker card as advice. The light attribute is thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. The shadow side of this is inability to commit to a path once found. Okay, so you want to try not to be a continuous seeker as far as not being able to commit to what path you want to be on, and continue to thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are, wherever the divine leads you, because life will change, but you've got to be able to commit or you won't fulfill your purpose. Beautiful reading, Libras. I'm really excited. So we've got the Alchemist, which is representing transformation, and this full moon in Scorpio is what do I want to say, illuminating your positive seductive qualities as you go through this transformation. I want to go back to the Alchemist as well, as there's more than just transformation, as your spiritual and mundane worlds begin to reflect each other, as you channel the divine, and as you're putting plans into action. And then we get here to the Sun, and the Sun is representing inner joy and bliss. Let me just pull that up again. I love how I speak as if I'm online. The light of truth. So the truth is being illuminated. So there's awareness and spiritual awakening going on for some of you. Joy and happiness, truth and bliss, good fortune and prosperity, returning to a happier time. And then here with the Engineer, you're giving creative energy and putting that out in a practical way to resolve any dilemmas. And then we get here to the Ace of Cups, and where you've got your cup full. Try to bring it up here. The soul receiving love. Your cup is full and you are open to love, which gives you love and compassion to share to the world. You're in bliss and ecstasy here. And then you are going to continue to search for wisdom and truth wherever Spirit leads you. It's a beautiful reading for you guys, Libra. Thanks so much for your support, for tuning in. I hope you have a great full moon. And don't forget to howl at the moon. Love you guys. Peace.